I just counted how many players on this list, and there's 26, and this is everybody who has scored at least 9 World Cup goals. And first we have to put an honorable mention, because this is the FIFA World Cup, website. I can't say nothing. And they haven't updated it because right now, as filming this right now, it is halftime on the Portugal versus Uzbekistan game. I have no more videos pre-recorded, so I have to now record videos at halftime of games, just so I can keep up the daily uploads. I don't know how much longer I would be able to do that, but that game that was posted today, that June 23rd, it's June 23rd, this is being posted on June 24th, that video about all the teams with the most World Cups, all right now, is the final video I had that was pre-recorded, but I believe I actually had to record that. It wasn't like my first section. So I had 2 weeks of pre-recorded videos, and then now recently, in the last few days, I've posted more, and I believe that was one of them. And now I've run out of those, so now I have to do this. But let's start straight into this. But my honorable mention is Cristiano Ronaldo, because it hasn't been updated. He has 10 World Cup goals, but he's not on this list just because it's halftime of that game, and FIFA hasn't changed it. Because I think you should wait until the end of the game to change it. But, let's go ahead and start with, you probably already saw him, but David Villa from Spain. He has 9 World Cup goals, 3 in 2006, 5 in 2010, and 1 in 2013 to make 9. And so, I wasn't born until 2014, so I never watched him play in the World Cup. But, I should have watched all these videos because probably some of his goals. I didn't. So let's just move on to Christian Vieri. And some of these people I don't know, because I'm not from 2002. And so, we have 5 goals in 1998 and 4 goals in 2002. 9 games, 9 goals is nuts. Why does it say 9 instead of just the number 9? But we can now do an older one, which is, I believe he's becoming an icon. I believe so. But he has the same thing. He's played 2 World Cups. 5 goals in the first one and 4 goals in the second one. 10 games played, 9 goals. And now, let's move on to another older one. Sila or whatever. I feel like I have zero ball knowledge about this. Because, again, I'm not from 1970. But, he's played 4 World Cups, gotten 9 goals. 2 goals in 1952, 2 goals in 1962, 2 goals in 1966, and 3 goals in 1970 to get 9. Now let's start with that I'm not even going to try to pronounce. He also has 9 goals. 3 goals in 1978, 5 goals in 1982, and 1 goal in 1986. 19 games played. 21 games played, okay. That was a lot, but never mind. So we have Paolo Rossi, which I believe is an icon. I have to check that. I've heard that name before, that's why I think it's an icon. But he has 9 goals, 3 in 1970, 8 and 6 in 1982. Now we have Jairzinho, which I know for a fact is an icon, because I've used him. And so in 1966, he had no goals. In 1977, goals. And in 1974, 2 goals. Then we have Eusebio, who's, technically the second Portuguese on this list. But Ronaldo's technically not on this list. But let's go ahead and say he's played 1 World Cup, which was 1966, where he got 9 World Cup goals. Nuts. Now we have Roberto Baggio, which I definitely heard that name before. He's definitely an icon, just by looking at that picture. I know him. 2 goals in 1990, 5 goals in 1994, and 2 goals in 1998 to equal 9 goals. Now let's move on. I don't even know who this is, because I'm not from 1950s, but 9 goals in the 1950. Now, we have the first one of 10 goals. Starting with, he played 2 World Cups, got 4 goals in 1954, and 6 goals in 1958. 10 games, 10 goals. Thomas Muller. Ooh. This is one of them that I actually do know. And so in 2010, he got 5 goals. In 2014, he got 5 goals. 2018, he got no goals. In 2022, he had no goals. Imagine he just scored 5 goals in 2018 and in 2022 like he did in 2010 and 2014. 20 goals, and he would be all the way on the top of this list. Because you should know who's at the top. I probably put it in the thumbnail because I haven't even made a thumbnail for this yet. And so, let's go with Jaylee Lineker, which I believe is he's an icon. If he's not an icon, then he's definitely a hero, because I've definitely heard that name before. And so, he played 2 World Cups, got 6 goals in 1986, 4 goals in 1990. Then we have a Polish. Wow. Lato. 7 goals in 1974, 2 goals in 1978, and 1 goal in 1982 to get 10 goals. Now we have Harry Kane, who is the first one on this list to have been playing in the 2026 World Cup. So this could easily be higher. But in 2018, he got 6 goals. 2022, he only got 2 goals. And already in 2026, he has 2 goals. I see him probably getting like close to 5 goals this World Cup, just because he's from England and he might make it to like the quarters. Peruvian. Okay. I've never seen Peru qualify in my lifespan, but that could completely be wrong. 5 goals in 1970, 5 goals in 1978, and no goals in 1982. Now we have the first Argentine on this list. You know who's the front. 1994, he had 4 goals. In 1998, he had 5 goals. In 2002, 1 goal. And then now, first one with 11, we have a Hungarian. 11 World Cup goals in 1954. Then we have another West Germany, in Germany. 11 goals. 3 World Cup goals in 1990, 5 World Cup goals in 1994, and 3 World Cup goals in 1998. We have the Brazilian, a goat. With 6 goals in 1958, 1 goal in 1962, 1 goal in 1966, and 4 goals in 1970. Wait a second. In 1958, he was 17. He got 6 goals as a 17-year-old. Oh my. And now we have the most goals ever scored at in a World Cup. Like Golden Boot, but, 6 games played, 13 goals, and he only played 1 World Cup. Imagine he played multiple World Cups. He would have like 30 World Cup goals if he gets 13. In 1958, he got 13 goals. Now we're getting to the real high ones, with 14 goals by Gerd Müller, 10 goals in 1970, 4 goals in 1974. Now we have the Brazilian, R9. 15 goals, starting. No goals in 1994,
4 goals in 1998, 8 goals in 2002, and 3 goals in 2006 to equal 15 World Cup goals. Now we have the person that before this World Cup was first place, but now he is third with 5 goals in 2002, 5 goals in 2006, 4 goals in 2010, and 2 goals in 2014 to equal 16 World Cup goals. But now we have 2 who have overtaken him this World Cup, starting with Kylian Mbappe, who also has 16 goals, but he's only 27. He's going to play like 2 more World Cups. 4 goals in 2018, 8 goals in 2022, and 4 goals already in 2026. If he gets 8 goals this World Cup itself, he will have 20 World Cup goals. Nuts. And he could easily get more than that because it's been 2 games. If he plays until the end of the World Cup, he might have like 10 goals this season. This World Cup. 22 World Cup goals. But now we have the GOAT, Lionel Messi, who is first with 18 World Cup goals. And he scored 1 goal in 2006, 9 in 2010, 4 in 2014, 1 in 2018. And so he only had 6 World Cup goals before this season, this World Cup and last year's World Cup. But he got 7 World Cup goals in 2022, which put him up to 13 before getting 5 this World Cup to get 18, and that's the GOAT. The GOAT of football. And so thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time, and goodbye.